Welcome to the next video. Man, I want to congratulate you because you're continuing the journey of personal development, of discovery, of self awareness. Thank yourself, pat yourself in the back. If I could hug you, give you a high five, I would. It's a virtual high five. There we go. I'm PeteKane, certified high performance coach, podcaster, author, and I'm helping you to discover the future. That's Alexa going. Okay, keep quiet. All right, not you, my Alexa. Okay, so I want to reiterate the importance of acting now because when we talk about creating versus consuming, we have to understand that these six trends are happening. They're happening now. Digital, that's what we're doing. We're creating digital. That's why I want to encourage you to scale back your consumption. That is TV, scrolling, wasting time doing things that you could be doing more creating. Even going to all these networking events, thinking you got to be everywhere. No, you have to be somewhere. And somewhere is digital because we're in a digital revolution. And this is global. So if you're acting local and you're not thinking globally, you're missing an opportunity. So when you look at your time, that's the most valuable asset you have. So you can't waste it. You have to create your life. Your life is where there's excitement. The magic is in you and anything's possible. It's your life of creating. The average person watches 4 hours of TV or something else, games, whatever it is. We consume. You're never going to be the best you can be. You're never going to fill yourself up. You're never going to make an impact consuming other people's lives. Create your life. So start thinking creation. Yeah, the entrepreneur revolution has never been easier to start a business. Is it easy once you get started? No. That's why you need a coach. That's why you need a high performance coach to guide you through the landmines, to push you, to challenge you, to put you through a framework. When we put people through our course of high performance, we're putting you through 12 separate sessions. We're talking to getting you focused, your vocal points. What are they? The anchors. Then we're giving you clarity, then energy, then courage, then productivity, influence. Then we get into the mastery part of it. Psychology, physiology, your body, your energy level, mastering it, persuasion, purpose. And when you do this, you're making you're discovering who you are, your potential. The magic is in you. Anything's possible, but you got to think creative, creating you, your life. We're only here for a short time. Nobody makes it out of this life alive. So if you're not thinking about how you're going to leave this life and make an impact and being kind and developing and creating a better self of you, then you're going to regret when the day comes. Because it came for me 3 years ago. That's when I had 49 days to think. To think. When you get slow down and you create self-awareness and you think, how am I going to leave this life? Am I going to live differently? And when you come to that mortality moment, it motivates you. It motivates you to think about, to live in a life of purpose, of living it with excitement, aliveness, kindness, being a better person every single day, living every day like it's your last. Because one day, that's the way I live my life. One day I'm going to be right. But until then, I'm going to do the best to create the best day, moment, whatever I'm doing, make it my best. And I didn't find this out till I invested in myself, invested in high performance coaching, invested in growth day, invested in getting better every day. And I worked on the 5 to Thrive. I had Brendan Bouchard speaking to me every day. Then I kept getting better and better. Then I became a high performance coach, getting certified. Toughest thing I ever did. I mean, as far as certification. I never graduated from anything. I failed more than I succeeded. High school, college, you name it. I had more defeats than most, but it makes you tougher, makes you grow. So when you look at yourself, you have that ability to start. We talk about the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. And the first step is being creative, is creating your life. Move from consumption to creating. And when you do that, the easiest way I've found, I started journaling 3 years ago. I have so many journals now, more than I ever had in my life. I did journal when I got in dark times because I always would hear, oh, you got to be grateful. So grateful journal, whenever it says grateful, you know what I mean. However, now I do it every day. I reflect on what happened the day before, what I learned, and what I'm excited about. And I journal every single day, and it's given me a self-awareness. It's given me a growth. It's given me that creative muscle that was there, that wasn't used to its fullest. And it took 3 separate high-performance coaches and 2 sessions because we're always growing. It depends on you. How fast do you want to grow? If you want to grow like I did a year ago, I started out with Growth Day. And Growth Day gives you the ability to try it for 7 days. Oh, I don't like this. I like red. I love red. I don't know why it is. Okay. Nope, I got to take that off there. Something, I'm a little OCD when it comes to colors. I like colors. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom. Now, why is that not changing? Maybe I can't change. There we go. There we go. I knew it would work. Okay. So, try it for Growth Day. What do you have to lose? Try for 7 days. Then invest $50 a month in you, in growing every single day. We do the 5 to Thrive. 5 to Thrive. Brendan speaks to us, gives us a framework of a 20-plus year coach, high-performance coach, highest paid coach in the world, has a community of hundreds of thousands in Growth Day because it will change you. It will give you that daily mindset, that daily growth, that creating that person that you want to be, that future person that we all have in us. But if we're always consuming other people's lives, we're not seeing the value of our life. Create your life. Journal. That's the second step. And the last one, join us on a podcast or create a course with us. If you've done a podcast, we're creating courses for people that have raised their hand, that people I know are wanting to go on this journey, because the journey of 1,000 miles, the easiest way is for you to be a key person of influence. You got to create content. You got to learn your pitch. You got to create a digital profile. You got to have a product, digital product. That's what we do. Podcast is a digital product. You got to learn how to make a presentation. That's why we do live events, virtual events, summits, because 5 minutes, 3 points. We got to teach you how to present people don't have all the time in the world to listen to your presentation. Be tight. The pitch has got to be something like, we create We generate leads, create cash flow, and build thriving communities. That's it. 5 seconds. Now, if they don't ask me anything, I don't tell them anything. I'll ask them about themselves, but I don't need to throw up for 5 minutes on somebody in an elevator pitch because they don't care. Have them raise their hand. Give them enough curiosity. Give them a book. I'm writing my third, almost fourth book. Now, if you would have thought that when I failed English in high school, Father Pat, well, he's probably rolling over his because here's a guy you failed, which I deserved it because I couldn't put two words together without misspelling one of them. So I voice to text now. So I have been working on that for quite a few years since my day at the Shank School when she told me about Google's voice to text. Now it's pretty easy. It's like I speak. Everything is what I speak. I write too in my journal because I'm exercising my creative muscle. So be a person of influence, and to create a digital profile, you got to put content out there. You got to create that content. And to do that, when you do that, you become a different person. You become a person of creating your life, not consuming other people's lives. We take people on a 12-week transformation where we take 20 people and we take them through a 12-week, once a week, 12-week transformation where we help you work. Because part of the 5 Ps is partnership. You're going to be masterminding with these people. These are people you know, like, and trust, that you've done business with, that you've selected to go on this transformation with you. And you can do that. You can see more on PeteKane.me magazine. Now, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to give you as a gift something I created. It's called the PeteKane, or the ecosystem called the PeteKane, called PeteKane.me /masterclass. That's our ecosystem I created for you to learn how to scale that business, how to become a key person of influence, how to create your life. The magic is in you and anything's possible. So create. Move from consumption, 4 hours of TV, to creating your life. The magic is in you and anything's possible. So go to, if you want to start, activate your future self, go to PeteKane.me /start. Doesn't matter where you start. It's how fast you want to go. And you can start wherever you're with us. You can start with one-on-one once a week, twice a month, once a month. You can do the 12-week transformation. We do it as a group. We build a community around you. We publish a magazine around you. We put you on the cover of the magazine. You want to really move fast, because when we look at our life here, when we look at 6 major trends, when we look at the digital asset revolution, you're creating digital assets. The entrepreneurship for you to start and scale your business is possible. When you look at crypto and Bitcoin, holy mackerel, it's going to change the way you build wealth by not having something that always gets printed and it loses value. You can now have a generational wealth strategy for you and your family. Then when you get to AI, Jeff Bourgeois, my partner, you can go to start, and I think you'll be able to get the course there. But if you just go PeteKane.me /AI, you'll get Jeff's free course. We're doing a podcast tomorrow. So I can update you, or you can get access to that. Now, you also want to connect with us in our community. And if you go to PeteKane.me /connect to our community. Create your life in your community inside of our community. Small community in a bigger community. We're a global community, and we want to help you to think global, but you got to start. Got to start somewhere. Got to start creating your life instead of consuming other people's lives. The magic is in you and anything's possible. Come on the journey. Go to PeteKane.me/start, and we look forward to helping you create your life. Be bold, make a difference, and have fun.